Yeah.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase you out of earth. Lucifer, dawn of the morning.
I'm from the murder capital, where we murder for capital.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning, I'm gonna chase
Kanye,
you
so you
out
did
of
it again.
earth.
You a genius, nigga.
Lucifer, dawn of the morning.
What's up? 8th episode of still working name of podcast, The Co Show. Today I am joined by regular guest Andrew Serlin, but today, listeners of the pod, we have maybe the most special guest of them all, Mr. Jonah Wolf.
Wow, you're so kind. Hello.
I'm here too. It's whatever.
But Jonah's here,
More importantly.
and this is the man that gets a shout out at the end of every episode.
True.
Jonah, speak into the mic.
True.
Move it. Yeah.
Right up there, man.
Eat the mic, Jonah. Come
Yeah.
on.
I'm just, yeah.
All right. All right. Electric start from Jonah. Okay. So, there's been a lot since the last pod. Haven't covered pop culture in a minute, and like sports, but today we're about to, and we're going to start with a hot story going around today. What's today? The 26th. Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Ben
Benjamin Brackmeyer Bernard.
Happy
Close.
birthday.
He's
A
never
hot,
gonna listen to this.
it's bracket season, and all these brackets are coming out, and then why not make a
Go
bracket
Blue.
of maybe the best industry ever, Pixar and Disney and their movies, animated movies.
That's not where I thought you were taking
I
that
thought you
one.
were going to leave out Disney there for a second.
I thought you were going to say best industry got my mind wandering, honestly.
Whatever, the best stuff,
Marvel,
bro.
Could it be a Marvel brand?
Strip clubs?
Stop. And a bracket by Twitter user Jander513, which is the one we're gonna go by.
Massive shout out because we didn't want to put in any work whatsoever on this, so thank you to whoever did.
Yes. And so we're gonna go through this, maybe matchup by matchup. We're not sure. I haven't seen some of the movies, so I can't say. But we're gonna go through it. We're gonna pick our own, and we're gonna start. Let's start, I guess, where most brackets start. Top left, Toy Story, Robin Hood. No question about this, unless anyone has a debate.
No brainer.
Yeah, no.
Jonah,
Toy
give me your
Story.
thoughts. Toy Story, overrated, underrated, properly rated.
I think it's I like that it's in the Final Four. I think it's one of the greatest movies of all time.
All right,
honestly.
well, our brackets are empty. I don't know about
Yeah,
what your
what-
bracket's
I don't know what
looking
you're
at.
talking
for
about.
Jander 513, you already said it was filled out.
No, I said
No.
he made the
It's
bracket,
a
not
blank-
that he
we're
filled it
looking at
out.
blank
So
brackets, bud.
Well,
that
sneak
was
peek,
our
Toy
boof of the
Story-
week.
Toy
Boofs
Story
and
Final
goofs.
Four.
Boofs and
Jonah
goofs
Wall.
come
Toy
early.
Story Final Four for me. That's
Okay, so
I'm just
slow your
claiming
roll,
that
pal.
now.
all right, next we
I
got
understand.
Frozen versus Bolt. I did not see Bolt. I did see Frozen. I do like Frozen. I think it's probably a better movie.
Did anyone else see both? I saw both.
I have not seen both, but I have some takes about Bolt. You go first, though.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, like, as someone that's seen both, I can confidently tell you that Frozen is.
All right,
Much
so
better.
Wait,
what?
do you know who stars in Frozen?
Miley
Because
Cyrus.
She stars in Frozen? That's interesting.
Oh no, sorry, Bolt.
Got you.
Hey, it's Idina Menzel. Is the
Frozen is Idina Menzel and
Kristen
Bell.
Bell.
Is it Chris? Oh,
It
okay.
is
Yeah.
Kristen Bell. The top build in Bolt are John Travolta and Miley Cyrus. I've never seen a more electric duo in my life.
That's true. We might have to go with Bolt
the man,
on that
listen,
one.
the man who pronounced Idina Menzel's name himself,
Oh,
starring in a movie about a talking
you think
superhero
that was-
dog.
You think that was put together for a reason?
He was taking
Travolta
shots
over-
at Frozen. He knew this was coming.
Wow.
I think Bolt has to get
I think
the
Bolt
upset
has
here.
to beat Frozen there. I agree.
I think I'm gonna go with Bolt.
I agree. It doesn't matter. They're running up against a juggernaut in the next round.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I might pick Bolt. That's an electric duo.
We'll go with Bolt. We'll go with Bolt against Frozen in the first round.
Okay. Fantasia versus Brave.
Listen,
I
no-brainer.
saw Fantasia when I was young, and I've seen
No-brainer.
parts of Brave. I would probably go with, I don't know, Fantasia maybe.
Fantasia, for sure.
Both of you are idiots. Fantasia has no dialogue. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't need. It's too electric for
doesn't
that.
What are
need
you
to- it
talking
doesn't
about?
need-
It's a drawing show.
You're crazy.
It's like watching like Bob
Man,
Ross.
You want to sit
crazy.
through Brave? You want to just watch a movie? You just
If
want to watch
you cannot
Brave?
get behind electric Scottish accents, I don't want to be friends
No.
with you. If you
no,
could
no,
change
no,
your fate,
no.
would
rather-
you?
Whoa,
I'd
you
rather
can't just
not hear
generalize like that. I'm all for an electric Scottish accent.
If you could change your fate, would you, Max?
I'd rather
I
not listen
would.
to any dialogue. than
That
hear
was so
that
bad.
accent again.
What?
I'd rather not listen to any dialogue than hear that accent again.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
hot
true.
take. I'm
All
going
right.
with Brave.
So Wally versus Sword in the Stone.
Never
have
seen Sword in the
fuck?
Stone.
Never seen Sword in
I don't
the
think I've ever
Stone.
seen
It's
All I
like
know-
I'm guessing it's King Arthur.
Here's what I know about Sword in the Stone.
It's King Arthur.
Probably. What I know is that it was so bad when it released, it almost bankrupted Disney.
That's bad.
Real bad.
So I'm gonna have to default go with Wally.
That's tough for me because I don't like Wally at all. It is.
I like
it's not-
Wally. What
I
don't
haven't
you
seen
like
either
about
one
Wally?
all the way through.
What-
So.
I don't like the picture it paints of humanity.
I mean,
It's
okay.
an unfair depiction in my eyes. Anyway, Sword in the Stone, by the way,
Sword in the Stone looks good.
7.2 out of 10 on
Yeah, I know, I like this.
IMDb. I'm kind of in. This has a wizard in it.
Yeah, I'm
And
in.
A young boy being
Serlin,
hugged
let's
by
watch.
the wizard. Maybe I'm
Serlin.
out.
Sir, let's watch.
Well,
He just turned out
K-Train.
pretty quick.
I'm kind of out.
All right, whatever. Finding Dory versus Rescuers. I have zero idea what Rescuers
idea.
Wait a
is.
second. Is Rescuers what I think?
I
it
wish
is?
both of these could
Rescue
lose.
Heroes?
I wish both of these could lose. It's about the
No, give me Rescuers.
What
is it?
no, yeah, Rescuers for sure. I just saw what it was.
Look it up, Jonah. It's the movie about mice who are like save like other small
Oh.
animals.
It's like Ratatouille before Ratatouille.
And
and
Ratatouille's
the
OG,
seagull is
so-
like the airplane, and he talks and is sassy. I'm going with Rescuers.
All right, 101 Dalmatians and the Treasure Planet.
Give me Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet.
every day
Treasure
of the week.
Planet visuals are absurd. I remember seeing it in theaters and previews, and I was like, "Oh my goodness!"
Long John Silver is a great character.
I haven't seen Treasure Planet.
You should see Treasure Planet.
You got to see it.
I'll add that to the list of movies
All
I
right.
need to see.
Next
Lady and the Tramp
Can you-
Princess and
and
the
the Princess
Frog.
and the Frog. I have no opinion on this
I have
matchup.
I've seen Lady and the Tramp. I do like it. Good love story. I'm a sucker for a love story. I'm a romantic.
I've seen neither of these.
I've
films.
not
Yeah.
seen the Princess and the Frog, so I don't have an opinion.
I'm gonna pick Princess and the Frog.
Underdog story, or you think it would be the higher seed?
They're the lower seed.
Okay.
They are. It's
I'll go.
beneath them.
I don't know. I'm just. It doesn't matter because Moana's stomping through this.
Factual.
Moana's stomping through this.
So do we want to finish
this round.
this region?
No. Go. Let's go. All
No,
the way
I
down.
was gonna finish this region.
I
want to
finish this region. Yeah.
All right.
That's
So then we got Toy Story versus
Bolt.
Bolt, and I'm going
I'm going Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Yeah. Bolt had a nice listen. Bolt is UMBC. Great win in the first round.
No.
Huge upset. Listen to me. Frozen is a juggernaut. If you don't think people
that's so true.
rated Frozen as a 1 seed, you're crazy. Frozen is Michigan State when they were a 2 seed and lost to Middle Tennessee State.
Bolt just hit all the shots.
Frozen.
Bolt is Middle Tennessee State.
Let's go, baby. Okay. Then we got. I don't know. We kind of disagreed on this one. I'm
it was-
executive. I guess I'm executive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys won the
Executivating.
vote.
Yeah.
Fantasia versus Wally, and I will go with Wally.
I will also
Fantasia.
go with Wally.
Awesome. That's a silent film for the first 30 minutes.
Correct, but there's a reason it's a silent
hate
film.
it.
There's
I
no
hate
people for the
Wall-E.
That's
first 30
true.
minutes.
Okay. Then we
Mouse
have
talks.
Rescuers versus Treasure Planet.
Treasure
seen
Planet.
Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet's making a wave
So
in
I think
this.
Finding Dory got cut a little too early.
Nope. Finding Dory. I mean, okay.
I didn't see it.
It was fine. Like I just think it could have been a lot
I
better.
thought it was gonna be
They had a lot
worse.
to work with.
I thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
And then we got Moana stomping through Princess and the
Yeah.
Frog. So then we got Toy Story versus Wall-E. Toy Story.
Toy Story.
And we got Treasure Planet versus Moana. I'm going to have to go with
Moana.
Moana.
As much as I love Treasure Planet, Moana is
All right.
something.
So I don't know if this is a stupid question to ask. But is this a matchup, Toy Story versus Moana? I certainly
yes.
think it is.
I don't think it is.
I think it's a matchup.
I think it's
I have a controversial take.
say it.
Give me Moana.
Oh my
Yeah. I
goodness.
figured you'd say that.
Oh my goodness. How do you rank your Toy Stories? I guess should we
2,
get into
3.
that later?
2, 3, 1 for the record.
See, okay, so that's
Two.
yeah.
Wait, you said one's last?
Yes.
One is this. Like, how can? I just completely disagree. I guess I'm biased. I was in love with Buzz Lightyear like my entire childhood,
Correct.
so I just loved Toy
So
Story.
you
and
don't
I
like
think-
the Toy Story that's focused on him and his
No,
relationship with his father?
It's not against another Toy Story. This is Toy Story versus Moana, and I think
Oh.
I think there are a few Toy Stories that would that would beat Moana?
I think there are two, but this is not one of them.
That's interesting. How can you rule out the OG?
Well, I think Toy Story 2 is the best.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
The obvious amount of Star Wars homages alone, in my mind, puts it over the top. Zurg, the whole toy store scene. There's a lot of good in Toy Story 2.
I think the third one's the best, and the first one's the second best.
I don't know. They're all really good, but so you're gonna go with Moana, Serlin. Like, I mean, make your cases. Like, I'm kind of in the middle right now.
The story of Moana, I really liked. The visual effects, I really liked. I thought The Rock was excellent. I don't know. I just liked it better than Toy Story.
Jonah?
I just think Toy Story, it's so original, and it's something that no one else would have ever thought about, to be able to create 3 separate movies like that. And I think that there are more than one Toy Story that would beat Moana. I just think it's too great for like any age to watch. I feel like Moana's not as original.
I disagree with the originality thing.
I don't know
think
if
Moana,
that's-
it's like.
I think you
there's a
butchered that
princess-
argument,
There's a princess who
it almost makes me
who's
want to
trying
go to
find her
Moana.
way. There's a princess who's trying to find her way. Show me another movie where it's so many toys that are doing what toys do in Toy Story. Please. Find one for
Max,
me.
come on. Where's another movie where toys are alive?
What they're doing, what a movie that came before that when they're doing that type of stuff.
There
Okay,
has not been a movie about Samoan Pacific
Come on,
Islanders.
Okay,
It's not
so you
that
know,
specific.
okay. Fuck. I'm just looking at the rest of the bracket now. This is absurdly awesome bracket.
There's gonna be a lot of debates.
Oh yeah.
I may have to switch this. I'm gonna right now go with Toy Story,
Yes.
but that could change. We'll see. So let's
Let
go.
it be known that I vehemently disagree with that.
Hey,
result.
let me tell you, Serlin. Look in my eyes right now. I'm like 51-49 on it.
I'm looking up some stuff right now. All right, and I'll get back to you.
All right. So we're going down to the Magic region. We start in the Believe region. So we got Winnie the Pooh versus Oliver and Company.
I have no opinion.
Yeah.
I have Winnie the Pooh. Next, we got Tangled and Tarzan. I'm going to go with Tarzan.
Tarzan for sure.
Tarzan for sure.
Tangled.
Okay.
Oh,
You're donezo.
Why?
Cuz I haven't seen Tangled.
What? Listen,
Tangled's
if you
a
haven't
good
seen
movie.
Tangled, you can't
That's a
tell
ba-
me
that's
that
a
I'm
tough
done
matchup.
for not. Tangled is exceptional.
Okay, my bad. Okay, next we got
Peter Pan.
I'll give you that. I'll give you Tangled.
Tangled is a good movie.
I'll give you it. I got to see it. Ratatouille, Peter Pan,
Give me Peter Pan. It's a
Jonah.
classic.
Yeah.
As
I'd have
racially
to go-
insensitive
I'd have
as
to
it
go
is.
Peter Pan.
Okay, I'm executiving this. I'm going Ratatouille.
That is not how votes work.
I mean, I'm going Ratatouille because it's making a run.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna pick against it
No,
every single
actually,
time.
It is.
Then
Is
we
it?
got Cinderella versus the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Cinderella.
The hottest Disney character of all time is in the Hunchback of
I'm
Notre
gonna go
Dame.
Cinderella.
Who?
I've never
Esmeralda.
Seen it. I've never seen.
Who's Esmeralda?
Everybody look up Esmeralda right now.
Ooh, wowza.
She's like if Miriam from Prince of Egypt were 10 times
No, Belle's hotter. Belle is hotter.
Anyways.
I don't know about that one. Anyway, Cinderella is not actually a good movie. That's a hot take that I've decided.
I've seen Cinderella. I've seen most of Hunchback. Hunchback in Notre Dame's kind of boring. It's
I've
just
never
him-
seen Hunchback.
Okay, then
I just
I'm
know I
going-
don't like Cinderella.
It's just like boring. He's just up there bored, and he gets
Cinderella is boring. She's cleaning for 80% of the movie.
like she sings though, and he sings.
mean,
I
okay.
think. I don't know.
That-
Okay, we'll go with Hunchback. Okay, Bugs Life, Hercules. This is
Oh my
This is
I don't think
That's
this one's
actually-
close.
I think it's
I don't
tough.
think this one's
I-
not
I'm
close
gonna-
at all.
I like Hercules.
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 kills.
Yeah,
Hercules. We got
I love A
Up.
Bug's Life though.
We got
Just wanna
Up
put that out
versus
there.
The Fox and the Hound.
Up.
Up.
Easy.
Obviously.
Yeah.
We got Little Mermaid versus
Ooh.
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove. for
Emperor's New
sure.
Groove,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yep.
And then we got Zootopia versus Meet the Robinsons.
Oh my God.
So let me say something real quick. This is a matchup. This is a good matchup. Zootopia, great movie. It was so visually appealing to me when when she got into the city her first time, like you're going through all like the different cities.
It was on par with the Wakanda reveal.
It
in
was
Black
so
Panther.
good.
Honestly.
It was like Coco, and when they went
didn't
to
see
the
Coco.
bridge, you got to see it. It was so awesome.
In
I thought the
Moana,
story
when they
was
go into
great.
the demons
There was a great twist ending. No spoilers. It was amazing. Meet the Robinsons has a close place to my heart. I don't know why, but from the first time I saw that movie, I loved it. You guys are laughing. And I don't know why. Because I want respect for Meet the Robinsons.
I have never agreed with your take more than I do right now. Meet the Robinsons does not deserve to be a 15 seed in this
It is a phenomenal movie. Meet
Criminally
the Robinsons
underseeded in my eyes
is
there.
deep. It tackles relationships. It tackles family and love. The very last scene is amazing.
One of the most relatable Disney villains of all time.
Yes, very. I mean,
Bowler
not
hat
very
guy.
relatable. I mean, kind of relatable, but
Equal
not
sign
very
Killmonger.
relatable. Wasn't an orphan. Like I can't relate to that. But Meet the Robinsons is such a good movie, and it's like it's just so cool. The whole family is so cool. How they have just all the different characters. It's like the main two kids are really cool, like to follow. How everything connects at the end is very cool. Because it's been so disrespected, Meet the Robinsons is moving to the next round.
Yeah, that's I agree
I've
with
only
that.
seen Zootopia once, like two years ago.
I've seen Meet
so
the Robinsons.
I'm out on that.
There was a time in my life where I couldn't remember what the name of Meet the Robinsons was, and I wasn't sure if it was a real movie. And then 2 years ago at a Shiva house, at one of my cousin's houses, we watched Meet the Robinsons with the kids. I was watching them, and I was like,
Great guy.
I was the happiest I've ever been at a Shiva house.
Oh,
Meet the Robinsons
Didn't know you were
is,
gonna go
oh my god, it's a
all right.
oh, it's such a good movie. I absolutely love
All right,
Wait, did we put
So,
Winnie the Pooh,
Tangled or Tarzan?
Tangled.
Tangled.
yeah, Winnie the Pooh versus Tangled.
I mean,
Tangled.
Tangled.
yeah, Tangled.
Okay. We'll go with Tangled. Executive decision Ratatouille versus Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Ratatouille. Moving on.
Why do you like this movie about health code violations so much?
It's nasty.
Because Patton Oswalt, I think, is Remy, and it's like a perfect voice for like the rat that is the one that cooks and whatever. It's just so good.
Walter White as the rat in Ratatouille. I am the one who cooks.
Shut up.
All right, what's the next matchup? Hercules versus...
No, but like it's so awesome. Anyone can cook, Serlin. Anyone can cook. And
I mean, if your
It's
requirement for
awesome.
liking a movie is
I
that the
think-
main character has to do something that you can do,
I think I think the French gourmet scene was cool. I think seeing everything in the kitchen was cool. I think the thing with what's his name, Linguini and the rat and Remy is cool when he's like controlling him. I don't know.
Love story.
I liked
I
a lot.
personally love movies about shy gingers.
All right. So Shy Gingers, Hercules was a
Speaking of
shy ginger,
gingers,
and now he's facing up.
Hercules.
Thoughts?
Up.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Come on, Andrew.
Hercules.
Are you
Hercules.
kidding
Come
me?
on, Andrew.
Hercules.
Wow.
Hercules is amazing.
Hercules. Hercules.
I mean, Up is the most emotional Disney movie I've ever watched.
Yeah, I don't want to watch that shit.
Are
all the
you-
time.
Like
Hercules
the
is
most
an
emotional.
okay retelling of
The most emotional.
the opening montage of Up. I have watched that movie like 6 times. Every single time I watch it, somebody in the room cries.
Bro.
Every single time.
Every time I watch Hercules,
don't
everyone
know.
smiles.
I
I'm
mean,
going with smiles over cries.
you smile at the end of Up.
Hercules.
You start off crying, and then at the end, it's uplifting. That's the whole
yeah,
point.
but so is Hercules.
Oh my God, Max! How could you?
Is
Also-
this the video?
A spectacular soundtrack,
A great soundtrack.
like a
good-
great soundtrack.
I just I don't know.
Listen.
Hercules, what? Hercules
Listen
has
to me,
amazing
listen to me.
songs.
Everybody can relate with the old man from Up, because at one point in their life, everybody has
sad.
just wanted to sit in their house and not have to move.
'Cause his
And that's the
wife
whole
dies.
point. The whole point of Up is that the highway is trying to
depressed.
buy his house so they can destroy it and build the highway through the town. And Carl just says, "You know what? You can't have my house. I'll put 1,000 balloons on it and fly on up out of here." Little does he know, there's a Boy Scout on his front porch. His name is
Love the
Russell.
summary.
Also, Doug is a spectacular supporting character.
That's true. Yeah, but
Kevin?
oh, I can't remember the name.
You don't even remember
The training,
Hercules.
the guy who trained Hercules.
First of all, you should know that just because it's Greek
No, I know,
mythology.
I know.
Second of all, you should know that because you're arguing for Hercules.
Yeah, but just because I don't remember the name.
I know the name.
I know. My bottom line is that character is a great secondary character. Also,
Who is the villain in Hercules? Do you know?
it's a lot of people, but it's Hades.
It's Hades.
Give me the bad guy from Up.
It's
Oh, I don't know.
it's the
It's the old
rescue. It's
friend or
the
something.
no. It's the traveler guy. It's Charles whatever.
Charles F. Muntz.
Yeah, that's what.
The goat.
That is what it is. And we will go to the. Oh wait, was that this matchup? It was Hercules
I'm
up.
going Hades
Yeah.
and his sidekicks.
I'm
over any
I'm gonna
villain.
go Hercules.
I'm
should
gonna
I
stay
should
with
I
up.
like do my big like thing on it right now or save it?
On
Save
Hercules?
it.
Yeah.
Save it for
Now.
the Ratatouille matchup.
Oh.
Okay, I will.
Save it.
I will. So then we have Emperor's New Groove and Meet the Robinsons. Okay. So I know. Wait,
Emperor's New Groove.
I just did that rant on Meet the Robinsons, but Emperor's New Groove is actually like
It's a superior movie.
it's a superior movie, and it is the closest one to my heart because me and my dad and my brother like say lines from it all the time. It is like a most superior movie.
You're letting your personal attachments decide a lot of these matchups, Max. I don't know if
I
that's
think
the best way
that's
to
what
judge
it is.
a
What
tournament.
you like the most.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, you
Um.
guys shat all over my things that I was personally
All
attached to,
right.
but it's
So
fine.
then, sorry, Meet the
How
Robinsons.
dare you like Tangled?
Sorry, Meet the Robinsons. Emperor's New Groove has it. So then we have Tangled versus Ratatouille. This is a runaway matchup for Ratatouille.
Again, you have not seen Tangled. Just
Run
for the
away.
audience.
Runaway. So now this is probably the worst matchup I've ever had to decide. Do you guys want to go first?
I'm gonna go Hercules. Oh wait, Hercules, Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm abstaining.
Why? Why?
Hercules shouldn't be there.
Why?
Because Up should be there.
So who would you have versus Up Emperor's New Groove?
Up!
Oh.
Okay. Who? Okay. So you have Up.
Up
in
is
the
my Final Four team out of this division.
Okay. So.
Hercules. Is mine.
Okay. Okay. I mean, there's a lot of good movies. Like we're not
It's a hot
denying
take.
that. A lot of good movies. Told you that before, Serlin. Okay. Hercules. Emperor's New Groove. Hercules is a great movie that relates to kids and adults because it has both of the humor in it. Phil is a great, Danny DeVito, what an actor, what a voice
there you go.
actor especially. And then Emperor's New Groove, David Spade, John Goodman. It's amazing. Cusco, Pacha, great names, strong. Both of these movies are fantastic movies. And I am going to have to go with Emperor's New Groove.
Okay.
All right.
Just know that
I like Emperor's New Groove.
out of
I just
Up, Hercules, Emperor's New Groove, and Ratatouille, Up has by far the highest Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay, so then
I'm sorry. Is this bracket off of Rotten Tomatoes though?
when I first looked at this bracket,
I
I
trust
had
movie
Hercules
critics.
winning, and I changed it because I remembered Emperor's New Groove is awesome,
Exists.
great movie. Hercules soundtrack is so good.
It's so good.
I may have to rethink
It's
this.
so good.
Yeah, but you went with Toy Story over Moana. Toy Story doesn't even have a soundtrack.
I don't need Toy Story.
Moana's
You've got a
soundtrack
friend
is
in
double
me. You've got a
platinum.
friend
Toy
in
Story
me.
doesn't need.
Toy Story has one song by a guy
Toy
who
Story
cannot
doesn't need a
physically
full
say
soundtrack.
words.
Toy Story does not. Need
Yo,
a full
I
soundtrack.
said I may have to relook at the Moana matchup. Chill.
I am upset about Up.
You're upset on the radio waves about Up.
The
But yeah, Emperor's. I think Emperor's New Groove is great. But Hercules is. Meg is one of my favorites. What a great female character, you know. Anybody? Anybody?
For Hercules?
Fuck Hercules.
Yes. I agree.
No.
All of the characters are good in Hercules.
That's true.
Every monster he fights, like everything.
I tried to pick a movie with a strong
well thought
female
out,
lead,
beautiful.
and you guys said Toy Story was better than it.
Okay, so
Please keep giving me more arguments for Moana over Toy
It's-
Story.
I mean, I just think Toy Story, like the movies aren't the same, and that Up could just beat Hercules.
wait,
think Toy
wait.
Story's
I'm
better than
rethinking
Up.
this Hercules matchup.
Which one?
Hercules, Emperor's New Groove.
Oh my god. You want some stats? Hercules' average rating on Rotten
I don't
Tomatoes
care
is
about the
7, and
ratings.
Emperor's New Groove is
Uh,
a 7.1.
I don't care about
Why?
the ratings,
Why?
Serlin. Because
Why?
I have my personal ratings. I don't need what other
Okay,
people
then,
think.
Then why are we why are we talking about this? Like
We're-
what?
we're
Because
saying
this is
what
what we.
movies we
This is
like.
ours. This is our favorites.
Okay. Star Wars is my favorite Disney movie.
It's not on the bracket, unfortunately.
I agree that is unfortunate, but why do we care what other people think?
All right, so then we'll do our own. You have Up. You have Up going to the Final Four.
All I'm saying is there has to be some way, some measuring system. Otherwise, we're just talking.
No, we'll just pick our favorites. Let's do that. That's what we're doing.
That's what this bracket. It's just your favorite
Yeah.
movie. It's
Serlin.
like the Kanye song.
Serlin.
It's just the favorite. It's your what Kanye song you like more.
Serlin, my man.
Just talk.
All right. So you have Up in the Final Four.
I have Hercules in the Final Four.
I am going to go with Emperor's New Groove, but I'm also just rethinking that. It's either Emperor's New Groove or Hercules. All right. Next. Speed this up a little bit. Anybody have an opinion? We're going to imagination region.
Not until.
Not until the third matchup.
I mean, these are all.
Jungle Book, Toy Story 3, and Monsters Inc. Those are the big ones.
I don't
For me.
care. I don't care about the top. I don't care about the top because my middle is taking it out anyway. So I don't care about the top.
Incredibles,
Pinocchio.
Monster Inc. is a
Pinocchio,
crazy
Home on
matchup.
the Range, Sleeping Beauty, Jungle Book,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Those are the matchups. I'm taking Monsters Inc. over to Alice in Wonderland.
Jungle
I'm
Book is
taking
racist as fuck.
I'm taking Incredibles over Cars. I'm taking Beauty and the Beast over Fantasia 2000. Guys, what are your on these? Any disagreements?
Give me Fantasia 2000 because it's a remake of a classic.
Serlin is currently staring Jonah down just
What?
viciously. All right, we got Inside Out versus Cars
Too busy
3.
looking at this bracket.
Serlin, I know you want Cars 3.
I liked Inside,
Inside
Out.
Out.
No, Inside Out.
Wonderful.
Inside Out's
I
great.
did not see Cars 3 or Cars 2.
Bambi,
Muhammad
Bamba.
Bambi.
Bambi versus Lilo and Stitch.
Easy one.
Yeah.
What
Lilo
what do
and
we?
Stitch.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, yeah, obviously. Toy Story 2 versus Pocahontas. Or Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3. I don't care about the top matchup. What do we want to say?
Monster.
Should the 16 upset the 1 in this one?
No, Pinocchio would win.
Okay. Pinocchio, Jungle Book.
I like Jungle Book.
Give me Pinocchio.
Okay, Pinocchio. I'll go Pinocchio.
Jungle Book's a little too
All right,
racist
then
for
we
me.
got a heater of a second round matchup. Monsters Inc. Incredibles.
Yeah. What?
This is tough.
It's tough. I have to go Monsters Inc.
I think I'm leaning towards Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
Awesome. Beauty and the Beast versus Inside Out.
Inside
Inside
Out.
Out.
Beauty. I have such a personal. I just love Belle. Belle's my favorite, so I'm going Beauty and the Beast.
Everybody has emotions. I'm going Inside Out.
Boom, baby. Love to hear that. All right. Then we got Lilo and Stitch versus Toy Story 3. Is Lilo and Stitch pulling this one off, Jonah?
No.
Do you agree, Serlin?
Yeah, that's not.
No, it's not. Toy Story 3 with the dub. We got Jungle Book, Monsters Inc.
Monsters, Inc.
Monsters Inc.
Monsters Inc. Yeah.
Let's go. Inside you guys had Inside Out versus Toy Story 3. Is it close, Serlin?
No.
It's not?
No.
Not at all?
Inside Out's good, but Toy Story 3 is on another level.
Yeah, Toy Story 3 for sure.
Inside Out made me laugh, like a good amount.
Inside Out was
say.
really
Toy
good.
Story 3 made me do everything.
Toy Story 3 did, in
All
fact, make me
emotions.
cry.
Yeah, Toy Story. Okay, Toy Story 3. And I don't know how close you think this matchup is. Monsters Inc. Toy Story 3. Oh wait,
Really,
I have Beauty
really
and the
close.
Beast. Toy Story 3.
Yeah, we know you
Um,
like Beauty and the Beast.
No, I'm gonna go Toy Story 3. There
Monsters Inc. Toy Story 3 though is
a
difficult.
it's a Kansas Duke, I would say.
I would have to go Toy Story 3.
I think I'm Toy Story 3 also.
Because I honestly like Monsters University.
I
better
was
than
just gonna
Monsters,
say
Inc.,
I like.
Wow,
Monsters
are
Yeah.
you serious?
I'm 100% serious.
Uzma Kappa,
I
bro.
loved Monsters University. The scene with all of the competition scenes in that are spectacular.
Great.
The library with the giant
Great.
tentacled librarian.
race,
Oh
the
man,
race.
the race with the stingers.
Bro, I can't. I thought everybody liked Monsters Inc. more.
Why do we care what everybody thinks?
I don't know.
think
I
it's
just,
Monsters,
bro,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm going Monsters Inc. over Toy Story 3. All right. It's getting hot in here. Can you feel it, Serlin?
Yes.
All right. Toy Story 2 as a 1 seed versus Atlantis.
Toy Story
Toy
2.
Story 2.
Okay. Big Hero 6 Mulan.
Big Hero 6.
Mulan. What? Mulan.
Have you seen Big Hero 6?
No, but I don't have to.
See, you guys just have these takes without seeing the movies. If I haven't seen the movie, I'm at least open to hearing the other arguments.
Mulan is-
Big Hero 6
Alright, you're right.
is
No, you're right.
spectacular.
I'm gonna have to see it.
It's so good.
I'm gonna have to see it, then I'll get back to you.
That's another one. I cried in the first 15 minutes of that movie.
Oh wow.
It's a shockingly emotional movie.
I've seen both. I'm going with Mulan.
That's fine. At least you've seen both.
Thank you. Coco Monsters University. I'm guessing you're going
I'm
Monsters
going
U.
Monsters University, but I have not seen
haven't
Coco.
seen Coco either.
All right, I'm gonna go with Coco. I cried.
It's fair. Monsters University. It's just, it really shows you like the beginning of Sully and Mike's friendship. It really like the story is really good. It shows you why they would be best friends and why they would stick together through anything. It's one of the best prequels I've ever seen made.
What's another prequel that would go up with it?
There are not many good prequels.
Isn't Randall in Monsters University also?
Yes.
That was great.
Yeah, Randall plays like a bit part in Monsters University that is hilarious.
Yeah.
The villain in Monsters University transitions from like the leader of the rival frat to like just the principal perfectly. It's a great Disney movie.
I agree. It's a great Disney movie. Coco is magnificent, as well, and
I've not
That's
seen
what
it,
I'm
so I
going
can't
with.
Speak to it. For the
um,
record, you were outvoted.
that's true. I was. Dumbo versus the Good Dinosaur. I've seen neither.
Give me the Good Dinosaur. I've seen neither,
Yeah, I haven't seen either one.
but I have been called Dumbo, so I don't like that.
All right, we'll go with Good Dinosaur.
It's the ears.
What is this next one?
Oh my goodness.
It says Aladdin.
The Adventures of Frog and Toad versus The Great Mouse Detective.
Great Mouse Detective.
Wait, what?
And somebody wrote in Aladdin on this one that I'm looking
Yeah.
at. I have read The Adventures of Frog and Toad, and they're excellent books.
They are. I have as well.
I have not seen The Great Mouse
Haven't seen
Detective,
them.
so it doesn't
Wait,
matter. 'cause
so
it's
are we
losing.
going Aladdin or?
Yeah, let's just go with Aladdin. That seems to be the general consensus on brackets that I'm looking at.
All right, so Aladdin it is, and then going up against Aladdin will either be White or
Snow White?
Wow.
Snow White
This
or
matchup.
Rescuers Down Under.
What do you guys think of
White.
Snow White? Like as a movie?
Isn't she a whore?
What? That's a hot That's just a quick step to take, I feel. She's like
She's just
13.
chilling. Isn't she just
Oh,
chilling
she
the whole
is?
movie?
She's like not a grown woman.
I thought
She's
just.
for sure below the age of consent in that
Times-
movie.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I
It's
don't
amazing.
know. I haven't seen it.
What did you just say?
I'm saying times are different when that movie was created.
Can we mute Jonah's mic?
No, not yet. We
No,
gotta see what
isn't
else
she-
comes out.
I think it's just. I'm not huge on Snow White.
Snow White's terrible.
Yeah.
What do you want? So Rescuers Down
I
Under?
haven't seen.
No, I'm
another
not
one.
necessarily saying that. I wanted to start a dialogue about Snow White and how it's a
Okay.
massively overrated story.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you this. I don't find Snow White attractive. Never mind. You said she was 13.
I'm glad you don't find her attractive, Max. Let's move on. Lion King versus Wreck-It Ralph. This is
insane.
by far.
How this is a first round match.
I don't understand, and it's real tough for Lion King to have a first round exit like that.
It is. It's so.
It's
it
so
is
tough.
So difficult. But Wreck-It Ralph is in here.
It's Wreck-It Ralph.
It's Wreck-It Ralph for sure.
I absolutely love Lion King.
I do too.
I do too.
James Earl Jones is Darth Vader and Mufasa, Jonah. You know how much that means to me.
Yeah, Wreck-It Ralph is
Wreck-It Ralph is
amazing.
sneak peek, folks. Wreck-It Ralph wins this.
Wreck-It. Yes.
Yeah.
Finding Nemo versus
Hercules.
Dinosaur. Don't know Dinosaur. Do know Finding Nemo. Check.
Finding
Fish.
Nemo
What is
2,
Dinosaur?
They gotta face Wreck-It Ralph right after. That's pretty tough.
I don't even know what dinosaur is.
All right. So Nemo. Then we're gonna go back to the top. We got Toy Story 2. I had it against Mulan. You have it against Big Hero 6. Serlin. Go ahead.
Come back to me.
Jonah.
Oh, Toy Story 2.
Toy Story 2. All right. I have Toy Story 2 versus Mulan.
Shout out to Mulan. I did the play at camp and it was great.
Oh my god.
I'm going to go with Toy Story 2 there.
Hang on.
Serlin, have you found the answer?
I'm gonna go with Toy Story 2, but it's very reluctantly.
Okay.
I really like Big Hero 6.
Tough.
Okay.
bracket, man.
I respect that. Okay. We got Coco versus The Good Dinosaur. I shall go with Coco.
The Good Dinosaur.
Monsters U.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me Monsters University over The Good Dinosaur.
Okay. What is this?
This is the
Aladdin
worst.
versus.
Snow
It's
White.
like they did this region first and then just like tried to fill out all the rest of them after.
Yeah.
Aladdin versus
Doesn't
Snow
matter.
White.
It's Aladdin.
Aladdin.
Aladdin's
Alright,
awesome.
Then we got Wreck-It Ralph versus Finding Nemo.
Ralph.
Goodbye
Wreck-It Ralph
Fish.
is beating Lion King.
Flush
Beating anything else.
you down the toilet. Wreck-It Ralph is in here.
Yeah.
Then we got Toy Story 2 versus Monsters U for you guys.
That's legitimately a really tough choice.
All right. I have Toy Story 2 versus Coco. I'm going to go with Coco.
I'm gonna go Monsters U.
I'm gonna go Toy Story 2.
I love it. That's 3 different ones.
Toy Story 2 is my favorite Toy Story.
Next, Aladdin versus
Wreck-It
Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph, obviously.
But shout out Aladdin.
Then
Robin
Did the
Williams
play
is
at camp.
electric.
you guys have Monsters U versus Wreck-It Ralph.
No,
No, you
I
have Toy Story
He has
2.
Monsters U. It's gonna be Wreck-It Ralph. either
Wreck-It
way.
Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph all around. I have it over Coco. Jonah.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Wreck-It Ralph. Wreck-It Ralph is so good. It's just, it's so good. The concept is great. The Grand Central Station, whatever, is amazing.
Game Central Station.
Yeah. So, whatever.
Not a real fan.
Fuck.
Can you
My
even name 2
bad.
characters, bro?
Ralph,
Yep.
Trixie.
What's Ralph's first name?
Wreck-It.
Wait, Trixie?
Yeah. Trixie's the villain.
Fact check.
Fuck.
I don't think you know what you're talking about. The villain is King Candy.
No, not him. I'll look it up. But so
Villain
go
is
through your final
clearly
4.
Fix-It
Go through your
Felix.
final 4. I'm looking it up right now.
Moana, Up,
Bowser.
Monsters, Toy Story 3, and Wreck-It Ralph.
I had Toy Story, Toy Story 3, Hercules, and Ralph.
Toy Story 3 had a real easy bracket.
I have. Wait, Jonah, say yours again.
Toy Story, Toy Story 3, Wreck-It Ralph, and Hercules.
All right. So I'm changing my pick. I'm going Moana. Shut up. Get that look out of your face, sir. And I went with your pick. I'm going Moana. I'm going Hercules. Moana, Hercules, Monsters Inc., Wreck-It Ralph. That's mine.
I have Moana, Wreck-It Ralph in the championship.
I have Hercules and Wreck-It Ralph in the championship.
I have the same ship as Jonah. Who do you have winning? Jonah.
Hercules.
Can you say it one more time, please?
Hercules.
One more.
I have Hercules beating Wreck-It Ralph.
Hercules.
Hercules.
Love Hercules.
Hercules.
Don't
Hercules.
make fun of how I speak.
Popped a Herky just to start up.
Hercules.
Much better. I have Wreck-It Ralph winning.
Classic.
You have Wreck-It Ralph winning?
Yeah.
Mine's Hercules versus Wreck-It Ralph. And this is a split. We're going 2-1 one way or the other.
That is how math works.
Go fuck yourself, Serlin. I'm gonna have to go with Wreck-It Ralph. The ending is great. It's emotional.
The ending is the worst part of that movie.
What do you mean?
There's no reason for either of them to be sad at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
They
Can't
could see each other
whenever?
every single night in Game Central Station. She's no
Yeah.
longer a glitch. She can get out of her game. Way to pick the only bad part of the movie as your favorite part.
Bro, I like that they see each other. He's like the best part of my day, bro. God,
That's
why?
the best part of his day.
Wow, fine. Just ruin the mood like that. You want to pick the mood up because I know what subject will pick the mood up for you.
Oh, boy. Does Max know me? Michigan basketball.
You want to take it away? You can host this.
The Final Four. It's coming. San Antonio. I will be there. Max will be there.
I will be
Jonah
there.
will not be there.
not
He will
be
be
there.
celebrating Passover. But after some tough games, one where we killed Texas A&M and one where Florida State was very long and athletic and had a couple of guys who were above 7 foot.
Black, specifically.
Your words, not mine,
that
if you want to be
matter?
racist. Yeah, I don't see color, but anyway. A very puzzling decision by the Florida State coach, Leonard Hamilton, not to foul down 4 with 10 seconds left because, as we saw in the Virginia-Louisville game earlier this year, they were down 4 with 0.9 seconds left, and they
we
tied.
can't hit free throws, so that's another thing.
That's true. Duncan Robinson, known free throw misser.
Oh, was he the one?
He
with
was
the
one who
ball?
rebounded, yeah.
Either way,
You should still foul. It
Well,
doesn't matter
yeah.
that it's the other team's best free throw shooter. You foul because then you have a chance of winning instead of an automatic loss.
yeah, I mean, he's not 100%.
But so they get Loyola Chicago in the Sweet 16 in the Final Four. A matchup with Sister Jean and her mystic godly powers awaits. And all I can say is
Eli's
that I
got
hope
something cooking.
I hope she doesn't die before the game because I think that means we'll lose.
That I totally agree. She cannot die.
100%.
If she dies, Loyola wins the national championship.
Yeah,
if
that's
Sister Jean dies.
facts.
Michigan might just decide not to.
Michigan might forfeit if
Yeah.
Sister Jean dies. Could you imagine playing a team after somebody like Sister Jean died for them?
Day of, game gets postponed 100%. If she dies the morning of,
Oh, can you
No.
imagine?
game gets
No,
postponed.
what I'm hoping for is we win on a buzzer beater, and then she can
Yeah.
do whatever, you know?
You know what?
But I'm
Like,
hoping we win by
you
10.
never want the matchup with the Cinderella. You know?
You do and you don't.
You do, and you don't.
They're inarguably a worse team
Yes, like
than
yeah.
other teams that could have been there.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
I would much rather play them than Virginia.
Yes.
But I'd also probably rather play Kansas in the Final Four than Loyola right now.
Really?
You'd rather play Kansas right now in the Final Four?
Correct.
Wow.
How come?
Loyola plays a very similar style of basketball to Michigan. They take care of the ball a lot. They play solid defense. They hustle. Kansas jacks up a lot of threes, plays terrible defense, and has a big man who would look like Nick Ward guarding Mo Wagner. Can you imagine Udoka Azubike trying to guard Mo Wagner?
Yeah, but who does Loyola have that can guard Mo Wagner?
I don't know.
No one. Their big guy is huge. He can't move. That's why I think like they haven't played a guy. They
I
haven't
don't know
played a
anything
team in
about
the
Loyola.
tournament.
I don't know
I'm telling you.
anything about
I
Loyola.
watched Loyola against Kansas State. They haven't played a team in the tournament that has a guy like Mo Wagner.
There are not many guys in the tournament like Mo Wagner.
Like stars who can get the ball at the top of the paint and just drive it to the basket and either get fouled or score.
I think I don't know this, but from what I believe about these teams, like I don't think Loyola Chicago. I think Miami's a pretty good defensive team, right?
The U?
Yeah.
They're a pretty good defensive team, yeah.
I don't think Tennessee's great.
I watched Tennessee play Kentucky in person.
Tennessee's
That was a defensive struggle.
Okay, never
I
mind.
like Tennessee.
Okay,
Rick
I
Barnes
just
is a good defensive coach.
I just thought Michigan's defense would.
Michigan is a very good defensive team this year.
What position does Loyola Chicago's best player play?
Clayton
Guard.
Custer, 6'1", 185 guard.
That's
their best
exactly
player?
what.
What
That's
about
exactly
Richardson?
what Michigan wants.
Custer was MVCC player
If
of the year.
if the other team's best player
No,
is their
yeah,
point
that's
guard,
what-
that's
I agree.
exactly
But
what Michigan wants.
Kansas,
Save, baby. Lockdown.
Devontae Graham.
No, I know Michigan wants
Right.
But they
Kansas
just
in the
have more
final.
weapons.
Does Michigan not want? And we can
We
go
want-
into this right
yeah.
now. Who does Michigan want to play in the final if they win?
Kansas.
Kansas.
Easily.
Villanova. I
Scares
think
me.
Villanova would run Michigan off the court.
So good.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but they definitely scare me because, again, they don't turn the ball over a lot, but they also shoot a lot of threes and make a lot of
They
threes.
match up very well too. It's just
Agreed.
like
Spellman probably wouldn't be able to guard Wagner, though. He's kind of a chubby freshman.
I mean, yes, we want Kansas for sure.
Yes, certainly Kansas.
But I mean, first Loyola, and I'm very nervous.
Loyola won their first 3 games of the tournament by combined 4 points. But now they've picked it up a bit against Kansas State and blew them out. So
Kansas State was not a good team. They were a 9 seed.
yeah. Oh, I don't think they should have been there. UMBC beating Virginia definitely helped.
Yes, I would agree with that.
I just think
Why is the national championship on TBS?
I don't know. Who's doing the broadcast?
TBS.
I mean, the announcers, the commentators.
Chris Webber probably. I don't know.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What do you think, Jonah?
I just know that's a new thing, right?
Yeah, it's just TBS this year.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to be it going forward, but this is the first year it's been TBS.
Yeah. Okay.
So
It has to be Jim Nance, Bill Raftery, and Grant Hill for the championship, right?
Yes.
no, maybe. I guess.
It'd be
So,
stupid.
Michigan's
here.
run so far. So very bad opening weekend.
Hard to watch.
Autoplay, love it. Saturday, March 31st, 6:09 p.m. Loyola versus Michigan. National broadcast. Jim Nance, Grant Hill, Bill Raftery, and Tracy Wolfson. They're also doing the second game, so I'm assuming they're doing the national championship as well.
Okay, Serlin, Michigan's run.
What about it?
Bad first weekend.
Did not shoot very well. in Wichita.
Recap it.
First game was against Montana. One of the worst basketball games I've ever watched, honestly.
I did not watch it.
Played good. It was on very late. Played good defense. Managed to
Matthews
eke out
came
a
up.
win.
Matthews came up big.
Matthews has been
6
really
free
good the whole
throws.
tournament.
Yeah.
Second game against Houston. I'm sure everybody's seen the shot. Jordan Poole. But before that, Simpson played a hell of a defensive game on Rob Gray, who is super good.
Insane.
Just like his buzzer beater shot. Who'd they play the first round?
San Diego State.
His like up and under layup to beat San Diego State was one of the toughest shots I'd seen anyone make the tournament. And Simpson put him in Alcatraz, just abused him.
I mean, he had 23 points on 22 shots.
Yeah. I mean, like, what was his average shots per game and points per game on the season?
No idea.
Yeah, I can.
That's you.
I'm getting it right now.
Anyway,
Stats boy,
He shot,
get on it.
He shot 6 for 14 on average.
right.
44%.
So forced him into 22 shots to get 23 points. Not good.
Yeah.
And managed to hit that lucky three at the end by Poole to make it and get to the next round.
That was a lucky shot.
That was
It
a very lucky shot.
And I'm glad it happened. So
Although
then
he does have a good jump shot.
So then numbers balance, obviously. And next game,
Next game
58% from 3.
came out firing from the start. I had a chemistry lab actually during the start of this game. I got out and
You called me.
I got out. It was 33-12,
Called
and
me too.
I called both of you and I asked both of you, how did this happen? And only Max knew.
Yeah, I wasn't watching.
Jonah was
I
driving home from somewhere.
I did know.
Max told me how it happened. Michigan is way better than Texas A&M is how.
We shot 58% from 3, and they shot 20. They
I
out-
just
they
cannot. I
out-rebounded
just
us.
can't believe that our biggest weakness was their greatest advantage, and it didn't matter in the slightest.
Elaborate. What is our biggest weakness?
Like being able to defend with big men. I mean, Teskey's good, but like he's not going to be in there in crucial times.
Correct, but like Tyler Davis is a good post scorer, but Robert Williams has no post game.
Williams is better than Isaiah Livers.
Yes, but I don't know if his offense is better than Livers' defense because Williams, his go-to move is jump higher than the person guarding him and shoot. It's not a consistent offensive move.
I would have to agree.
That was the
All
biggest
right.
yawn I've ever seen.
All right, so then against
then
Florida State, it was a wild game, I would say.
Very back and forth game. Michigan kept going on these 10-0 runs, and Florida State just kept battling back. My father in Los Angeles for this game did not take me. Whatever. He said that the crowd was 8-1 Michigan fans.
Yeah, I heard
Doesn't
it was
surprise me.
it was big Michigan fans. Another bad matchup for Michigan, but
a lot of length on Florida State.
it wasn't as bad as it could have been.
Correct.
You know, because of Matthews
They got
and
Michigan
Marr.
got 2 early fouls on Christ Kumaji, the 7'4" center for Florida State.
Big fouls.
Those were huge. He's 7'4" and as skinny as my index finger, but can block a lot of shots and got him up and out of there quick.
Matthews, another good game.
Matthews, very good game.
Matthews. So, what are your
Wagner, another
thoughts?
Terrible game.
So, what are your thoughts? Somebody brought this up in a group chat. I'm sorry, I can't credit the person, but somebody brought up Matthews was so bad during Big Ten play, and now he's just turned it on during the tournament. What changed, and did anything change, or what was the turning point?
I don't know if there was really a turning point per se, but what I noticed at the start of the season is when we were playing the non-conference, it didn't really matter what he was doing in terms of mechanics. He was way more athletic than these tiny schools, South Dakota State or Alabama A&M or whoever we were playing. But then once it got to Big Ten play and teams really started scouting him, they realized that he has a hilariously loose handle when he drives. At least that was early in the season. And he also doesn't know how to pivot. So you could trap him very easily, and when he's dribbling, you could rake across and get steals real easy. So what's happened is he's also decreased his usage as the season's gone on and just started picking his spots better. But more importantly is he's figured out the fundamentals of pivoting, and he can pivot stronger and pump fake and stuff and keep a foot on the ground. But more importantly than that is he's not dribbling above his waist when he's driving. He's keeping a nice tight dribble and not trying to do too much.
Yeah, I think he's just getting more comfortable with the offense. And
That's
the flow,
definitely helping.
And knowing that he shouldn't settle in as much for jump shots anymore. He'll take the occasional 3, and I think he's gotten better at shooting for sure. But when he drives with that hop step, it's almost unstoppable at this point.
The drive hop step into the turnaround is deadly.
Oh, so I think that I was talking about him as an NBA prospect in the future.
I don't think he's one yet, but
I think he's
one.
an NBA prospect right now. I don't think he's a high NBA prospect, but I think he is one. And I was talking about it, and obviously, if he gets a shot down, that's great. But he creates space for himself, unlike most college basketball players, and it's something that if utilized correctly, I think it's something that Donovan Mitchell is very good at. And is why he's successful right now.
He's unlike any player that Beeline has had, I would say, because of his sheer athleticism. The closest guy was GR3, but he was nowhere near in terms of savvy
able to pull
and
up, fade.
exactly. GR3 was very athletic, but he was a power forward.
Yeah.
Charles Matthews is a small forward with
Yeah.
very good guard skills.
Yeah.
Who was also as athletic as GR3.
I thought he was a shooting guard coming in.
Matthews?
Yeah. He could be.
He could be if we had more height.
Yeah. Better shooting.
DJ
too.
Wilson stayed. He plays shooting guard for us.
Who's
DJ Wilson?
If DJ Wilson stays,
Duncan at the
the three.
No, Duncan off the bench is great. It
No, but
made
at
him
the
so
start,
much
At
better.
the start of the season, it would have been Duncan at the 3.
Yeah.
Manny Harris.
I love
Spot
Manny
up
Harris.
jump shot.
And then somebody else pointed this
Charles
out.
Matthews.
Sorry for no credit, but Matthews and Marr. There's 40 minutes in an NCAA basketball game. Do you know how many they played?
How many
In what game?
in all of the games?
No. Matthews and Marr last game. They both played the same number of minutes. Can you guess how many it was?
38.
37.
39.
Mm.
So, and they were diving for balls at the end. That just shows the stamina and just
God.
athleticism too of them. And I have been a huge Marr guy. And Serlin, I said this the other night. You can say it right now.
For the past 4 years, when I've been watching Michigan basketball, since Muhammad Ali Abdur-Rahman came in as a freshman, gets late in the shot clock, offense gets stagnant. Every single time, Michigan's plan is give the ball to Marr and let him get a bucket. And it has been for 4 years. And now he's added step-back threes. It used to just be he'd drive with his head down, put up a shot,
Hope
either
to
get fouled or make it. As he's grown as a player, he's added spin moves and hook shots, and he'll back down a guy, and he'll step back three a big man right in your grill. He's doing the Derek Walton thing.
Yeah.
It's
Kinda.
the same thing.
I love it. I love Marr. I'm going to miss him so much.
It's funny. Every single year there's a guy like that, I feel like.
The dribble into the shot has become huge.
Huge.
If he can just dribble,
Yeah.
shot clock coming down, he just pops it right there.
Also, Poole playing 2 minutes.
He cannot play defense, man.
Yeah, I know. No, I thought
It's
it was
brutal to
great.
watch.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. I mean, he's got to figure it out.
But I feel like it's important to get him out there for a little more than that. Like
It's
2
not
minutes.
worth it. He was out there. I was watching when he was out there, and it was like
It was just bad. Yeah,
they just
I
kept
wasn't
going
watching,
at him.
I wasn't watching the whole.
They had
games.
put him.
I
through
didn't
pick
see.
and
I didn't
roll.
see when he was out there, but
I was watching when he was out there. It was like Florida State hit a three because he tried to switch when he shouldn't have, and then he was late on a closeout, and then they.
I mean, let him loose this game.
against Loyola.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if we can
Right?
get off
Yeah.
to a good start.
yeah. Let Jordan Poole terrorize these tiny kids.
So, yeah, that was. I mean, Michigan's run's been great. The last game was awesome. Can't wait to go to the Final Four. Hopefully, they win.
It'll suck if they don't.
It'll suck if they don't, but if they don't, I'm still going to the national championship game because I have a ticket for that.
I agree with that.
I'm rooting for Loyola. I don't. What's your thoughts?
I like Villanova a lot.
I like Villanova a lot too, but
I think
I
if
just
Villanova were there, I would root for Villanova.
really, if it's
I don't know, because I'd probably have to get on the Loyola bandwagon at that
Is
point.
this not Michigan fan?
If Loyola beats Michigan,
oh,
are you rooting for them?
no, I don't want Loyola to win.
I think
I don't want Loyola to be in the finals. Villanova would destroy them.
Yeah, but what if Loyola beat Villanova?
Then I don't know. Since I don't know any of the players, like when Butler made their run, I was in love with Gordon Hayward, so I wanted them to win big time. But like Loyola, I don't really know anyone on the team.
You just got to get invested in Clayton Custer, my man.
I guess, yeah.
He's hitting on Fran from Barstool.
Oh,
Ooh.
My girl.
All right. So quickly, I want to get 2 more subjects in. We'll go to the women's side of the tournament.
Oh,
Early-
my goodness.
unbelievable.
Earlier tonight, we were all together watching UConn women's absolutely annihilate, just
South Carolina.
destroy, behead, whatever you want to call, whatever the mountain
Defenestrate.
did to Pedro Pascal,
Squish his head like a grapefruit.
whatever they
Over in
did.
Martell,
They were
RIP.
doing that to South Carolina, and there was one player in particular, Serlin.
Crystal Dangerfield in the first half had 19 points on 5 of 5 from 3-point.
Samuelson.
They were
Anderson,
shooting.
Thursday.
Was the team? What were they? 11 of 12 from 3 for the first half, something like that.
They were 7 of 8, 4 minutes in.
Wow.
It was ridiculous.
Shout out to the Michigan women's basketball team who made the tournament this year.
Facts.
Won the first round, but lost to Baylor in the second round. Baylor was a 2 seed. Michigan was a 7 seed.
Shout out that team. Love that team.
Caitlin Flaherty, all-time
Yeah.
Michigan scorer.
So this UConn team, are they going to be stopped?
Certainly
No.
not.
No chance.
No,
Well, I mean, I have no idea what the other teams are like, but
they're led by my celebrity crush, Katie Lou Samuelson.
it's an unbelievable separation from UConn and these other teams, and I don't.
They're not
understand
playing
how
the
it
same
works.
sport. And UConn is getting a recruit. We were watching the high school dunk contest.
Oh, my goodness.
And there was a woman, a 6'5" woman in the high school dunk contest just dunking all over the place. Come to find out, guess where she's going for college? It's UConn. So that's going to end well.
It's just what I don't understand. Duke can get all these recruits, or Kentucky, and they can't do what UConn does.
Coach K overrated? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And Cal? Coach
No,
Cal?
no. Not Coach
Kentucky?
K. Cal
And Coach K.
Cal overrated.
Coach K overrated.
How would you feel if Gino Auriemma was at MSU next season?
Is that
Wow.
Did you just pull that?
Please tell me that's not a thing.
I just thought of
good.
that.
That would terrify me. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'd be worried.
But I asked my dad this. Why has his name never been in anything?
He never wants to leave. Why? Listen.
I know. No, why would you? I'm not saying I would if I was him. I'm just saying
I
never
think-
hear it.
I
you
think
know?
everyone understands at this point, and even going back, he's never leaving. It'd be like Coach K getting NBA interest.
I guess.
Once you're
You make
a
point.
college
You make a good
coach,
point.
Or Jim Boeheim.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I understand. I
They
do.
also run
It's gotta
some
be the
funky
young guys like
defenses.
So and then
That
my
also.
next question is this is deviating from women's but still with coaches. Is the Loyola coach going to be coaching Louisville next season?
He'll be somewhere. I don't think it'll be Louisville.
um,
What I'm hoping for with Louisville is Richard Pitino.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No
from
way.
Minnesota.
they wouldn't do that.
Get him up out of the Big Ten because he is gross.
But yeah,
All right.
Minnesota's so bad. I'm okay with it.
There was
yeah.
there was one more
They're
one
also
more
rapists.
subject I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah. I know what it is. Between the last time me and Serlin talked, I've watched some Donk Man highlights.
Oh.
Yes.
And we're going to talk some prospects very, very quickly. Who is your number one pick right now, Serlin, if you are? Who has the number one pick right now?
Doesn't matter who I am.
It's
Okay, doesn't matter
Phoenix,
who you
I
are.
believe.
DeAndre Ayton.
But I'm not
You're
100%
taking
sure.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yes, sir.
Why are you taking DeAndre Ayton?
I have never seen an NBA prospect that looks like DeAndre Ayton. He is 7 feet, 260, all of it muscle. He can shoot threes. He can back you down. He
Yeah,
can jump
Phoenix.
shoot. He didn't play good defense, but he was playing the 4 at Arizona. So I don't really think that's representative of what his NBA defense will be like.
I agree. And I agree with the pick. If I'm Phoenix, I'm picking Ayton. I mean,
What team would you be that wouldn't take? Like, what team wouldn't take Ayton there?
Memphis, maybe.
Because of Gasol.
Yeah,
But
like
they tried to trade him, didn't they?
I guess. I don't like.
A
I
lot-
don't know.
A lot
Maybe.
of teams would take DeAndre Ayton. Is the point? I think
Yeah,
he's good.
he's very, very good.
Second pick.
Oh, we'll go second pick. So it's Memphis right now. If I'm Memphis, I am going to take. Ooh. I think I want Michael Porter.
Give me Luca.
I think I want Michael Porter there.
I was thinking Michael Porter. I was deciding between Porter and Bagley. I think I'd go Porter for his. If he turns into a great scorer, he's a great player.
Yeah,
If he can get healthy, I mean.
I like the upside.
I
Except
agree.
it's kind of a risky pick because they don't have their pick next year. Boston.
That's true, but
So,
is taking Luka Doncic less risky?
yeah, but what about getting Marvin Bagley and you know that you have
I'm worried about Marvin Bagley's fit on
All right.
an NBA roster.
Okay.
I
So
think you
third
need
pick
to-
Atlanta.
I think Bagley goes here. Even though I'm worried about his fit.
I'd go Doncic. Donk man
That's fine.
at the number 3 because I like John Collins, but I guess Bagley could play center maybe. Yes, no.
Yeah,
No,
I like
Bagley has to play
I like
center.
Oh,
Bagley.
Bagley and Collins, that's actually dope. Wake Forest and Duke, I like that. Maybe I'm in on that. Oh, no. Go Doncic on Orlando. Throw Bagley on Atlanta. Let's get Hazonia and Doncic in this backcourt.
Electricity, because that's
Yes.
who I think Doncic most closely will resemble as an NBA player.
No, let's
But they
do
don't
that
want
for
that, Mario.
sure. I want that. All right. 5 Dallas, Mo Bamba. All right. Nerlens Noel
no.
is in Dallas.
Wrong. Not the pick.
It's
Wendell Carter.
It's Jaren Jackson.
It's Jaren
Dirk.
Jackson.
It's Dirk.
Yeah,
it's Dirk Next
It's
Generation.
It's Black
It's
Dirk.
Black Dirk.
Jaren
Yes.
Jackson,
What do you
and then-
mean?
That's an easy pick.
It's easily Jaren Jackson.
Mhm.
Sacramento's next.
Trae Young. Think of
Collins.
Sacramento?
Oh, they have.
Buddy. They're looking for the next Steph Curry.
No, hang on.
It's
Shut
Trae
up. Shut up. Shut up.
They have
I'm trying to
De'Aaron, I know.
think. No, yeah, they're not going with a point
Yeah, they're
guard.
not taking.
Are they going to take a big? They have Skull.
Yeah,
And
they're
Willie
gonna take,
Cauley
they're gonna take
Stein.
it big. They're gonna take Mo or Wendell. I think.
Kevin Knox.
Kevin Knox.
Trade down maybe, or Kevin Knox, I think, is the move
Trade
there for
down.
Sacramento.
I would
think
trade down.
is the move for
Trade down if I'm Sacramento, unless you can get Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, I agree with
Yes.
that. So we'll just skip that pick for now.
All right, Cleveland.
Whoever is the
Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton.
whoever
Trae
you like
Young.
more of Trae Young or Colin Sexton
Colin,
or
you-
Shai Gilgeous
Colin
Alexander.
Sexton.
You want your future point guard.
Let's just do the top 10. So then Chicago is next. They need what, a small forward?
No, they got-
they have
Lowry plays power forward, right?
who?
Markkinen. Are we talking about Chicago?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Lowry
he-
plays power forward.
I kind of want Kevin Knox here, honestly. I think Knox is like, I think he's going to be. I think he's kind of going to resemble Brandon Ingram's game a little bit. I think he's going to be a good offensive player. He's going to be inconsistent, but I think like,
What?
I think he'll be
They
good.
Need a shooter.
and I don't want Trae Young there. I just don't.
What do we think about Wendell Carter to Chicago?
I mean,
Laurie and Wendell. Wendell can play center.
get
Wendell
I like
on
it.
the
Yeah.
inside.
Get rid of Lopez.
Get
and
get
then
Rolo.
I
up out of there.
yeah, I could see that. Okay, we
I
could
think
do
that'd
that.
Be good.
they have good point guards. They need. Shooters,
Wait, so
though.
has
Carter's a good shooter.
Bamba not gone yet? What about Bamba?
Wendell?
Bamba there.
Oh yeah.
What about Bamba there?
Bamba could also go there. I forgot that we didn't take him.
Yeah.
Bamba could also go to Cleveland.
No, let's go Bamba. Let's go Bamba to.
Bamba to Chicago is good.
Okay, Bamba to Chicago.
Let's.
New York will take whichever of Trae Young or Colin Sexton is left.
Yeah, and then Charlotte.
What does Charlotte need? They have Nick Batum for the foreseeable future on a horrific deal. They have Kemba. They have Dwight. They trade down, I think.
Or take.
I think
I
you
like
trade
Kevin
up.
Knox.
I think
Up?
you trade up.
Up for who?
You trade up.
Yeah, Dwight's been.
You trade.
Really,
You
really
trade
well.
up. You include Kemba, and you
Ooh.
include Batum's contract.
And who do you pick?
Like you're gonna have to get a high pick.
Yeah, but who are you trying to pick?
Jaren Jackson, Michael Porter, Marvin Bagley, someone in there.
They don't need point guards.
If you're trading Kemba.
Yeah, but
oh,
Atlanta has Schroeder. Memphis has Conley. I
Oh,
guess
so then see, I just don't want to.
Cleveland's maybe.
Like I don't know. Like I don't think I would. I wouldn't include Kemba in a trade up because Colin Sexton and Trae Young aren't far from 10.
Yeah, they could draft one of them
Yeah.
potentially. What about Miles Bridges? Does he go to any of these top 10 teams?
Maybe if one of them's looking for a wing, but I'd probably take McCall Bridges ahead of Miles.
Wow.
I don't even think that's a hot take.
No, not that. I'm looking at this in this mock draft. Clippers have
Yeah,
Detroit pick back-to-back
back-to-back.
picks. Both of the M Bridges that it says they're
Oh,
taking.
Are you on NBA draft?
Yeah.
Net? Yeah, me too.
It's just like, oh my goodness, that's exactly what they've needed for they needed the entire Chris Paul era, and they can get 2 of them, and it says they are. And I just wish the Pistons could draft 1 of them.
Phoenix has 3 first-round picks.
Yeah, wow.
And
Portland
with
has a
Devin
lot too,
Booker,
don't they?
Portland has.
Or am I wrong? That was last year. They had a lot.
They have 1, yeah.
All right. So
Philly has 2.
We all agree that McCall is the superior Bridges, though, right?
I like
I think
Miles.
Miles could have
I like
a
Miles
higher
a lot.
ceiling.
Right now, Wagner to Brooklyn, gonna be with Karras.
He should not go pro if he's
Hammy to
Yes,
Golden
agreed.
State. How do you feel, Serlin?
That's not-
That'd be scary.
Yeah,
that would be
wouldn't
so
good.
scary.
I don't even know if Steve Kerr can teach him how to play basketball, Max. I got bad news.
No,
I
you're
watched him
wrong. Hammy's my
practice.
boy. Hammy's my
I watched him
boy.
at practice, Max. He has no idea what's going on.
Hammy's my boy. You're never gonna make me think differently. And with that, We'll end.
Always good to end on a wrong opinion.
Always get to end. Last words, Serlin. You know him.
Up is the best movie made by Disney, not Pixar's Hercules. And shout out Jonah Wolf.
Shout out Jonah Wolf.
Shake Milton should be drafted in the first round.
Incorrect.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, got me a real mistress, and she independent. My little bitch, she with it. Baby got big titties, and a fat ass, I'm about to hit it. So bad, she mean business. Squirt a lot of water out of kitty. You turning me on, y'all. Baby got long hair. I'm taking you home now. Yeah, me if I'm wrong. We connect like a cellular phone. Having sex, I'm in love with your dome. Spend a check, 10,000 on clothes. Yeah, you can get what you want. Yeah, you fine. I give you a dime. I'ma treat you like pride. She be giving me massage. Fell in love with my vibe. Yeah, and she lick a little pie. I wasn't even surprised. Yeah, you looking in your eye. Hope you don't go blind. Spread, put your legs in the sky. Wanna see if you can ride. Yeah, my stamina high. Fuck you more than one time. When you over something like a thigh. Can I fuck you like a thigh? Please suck me loose on my socks. Stick my spoon in your pot. Yeah, slap my wood on your crotch. Reach your throat to my cock. Laying in the sheets every side. Shit, designing my spot. Yeah, we ballin' out a lot. I'm calling all the shots. I'm cool and she hot. Yeah, got me a real mistress, and she independent. My little bitch, she with it. Baby got big titties, and a fat ass, I'm about to hit it. So bad, she mean business. Squirt a lot of water out of kitty. You turning me on, y'all. Baby got long hair. I'm taking you home now. Yeah, me if I'm wrong. We connect like a cellular phone. Having sex, I'm in love with your dome. Spend a check, 10,000 on clothes. Yeah, you can get what you want. Gonna you cold. Your new shit is old. Strike me a pole. Drip my bitch. Got white toes. That chip, stack your rolls. Thick hips, hot like a stove. I tip, pale like a toe. No pep, but I got hoes. Gonna you to go. Off white cold. I be giving bitches hoes. I'm stroking in the road. When she suck it, make 'em moan. Yeah, I messin' my cologne. She don't wanna leave me alone. Waking up in the morning. Like you, I get horned. Tryna see where you gone. I'm back home off a tour. I just caught me a foreign. Fell in love with a foreign. I'm not talking about the car. Turn this girl to my whore. Yeah, got me a real mistress, and she independent. My little bitch, she with it. Baby got big titties, and a fat ass, I'm about to hit it. So bad, she mean business. Squirt a lot of water out of kitty. You turning me on, y'all. Baby got long hair. I'm taking you home now. Yeah, me if I'm wrong. We connect like a cellular phone. Having sex, I'm in love with your dome. Spend a check, 10,000 on clothes. Yeah, you can get what you want.